It's not just Friday night improv from New York City. No, it happens to be long form month. That's every Friday this month. We're going to do long form in the second half. Ooh, isn't that exciting? So let me introduce you to the cast that you're going to be spending the next little while with. And that is, we have Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
And hello. And we have Sandi. There's Sandi. There's Dawn in profile. And there's Dawn in not profile. What's that called? And you're facing it doesn't.
It's that look.
Words are hard. There's Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? You look great. And EJ. EJ is in her murder dungeon where she does all of her improv. And Taylor. And I believe that it's 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the only way to say the temperature where Taylor is right now is Fahrenheit, because it's so damn hot. But thank you for being with us, as hot as it is. All right, what's going to happen in that makes me think of is it kind of goes back and forth between short monologues and scenes, with each successive thing based on the thing that came before it. So the scenes will be influenced by the monologues will be influenced by the scenes, and on and on and on. But something's got to get us started. So why don't I get I would like a word that fills you with trepidation, but also kind of excitement.
Ziplining.
Ziplining, you're kind of like, oh, I'd like to try that. But it also makes you, I'll probably smash into a tree and die. So that's the trepidation and the excitement. All right, then, I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask everybody to turn off their camera except for Amanda. And Amanda, will you please be so kind as to kick us off with a monologue that is somehow inspired by ziplining?
Yes. Well, ziplining makes me think of extreme sports. Which makes me think of this very strange video I once saw of naked skydiving. Naked skydiving is horrible to watch, especially in slow motion, because the human body plummeting at that velocity does not look pretty. The human body often doesn't look great, but especially, and I think maybe most heightened in naked skydiving, the pressure, it makes everything go concave, and I don't know where the rest of the matter goes, but it just seems to disappear up inside of the body, maybe in your cavity or something like that. So it is easily one of the most disturbing Google searches I've ever made. And I also don't understand the thrill of it, because if it looks like that, surely it can't feel great. Like, I feel like it would be similar to diving and hitting that water, but like for 30,000 feet. I think it would feel like that. So that is not a sport that I would probably ever conceivably do. And I'm not sure the kind of people that might like to do it. Maybe on your honeymoon, but I feel like that would probably ruin your entire honeymoon after you saw that situation in your partner. So that's what naked skydiving reminds me of.
And now a scene based on that terrifying premise.
It's in the brochure. It's in the brochure. Oh, come on, honey.
I've done it before. I did it last time I got married, and now I don't have a neck. I know you think it's romantic. I'm telling you, it's a tragedy waiting to happen. Look at me. Pick something else.
Okay. I will. I will pick. I pick, since you're being that way, making chocolate chip cookies in France.
I don't mind doing that naked. I'll throw in naked if you want. I don't want to let you down on every department. It's just, to be honest, it's traumatic what happened to me. I don't want people to see my insides,
You know,
my
you're beautiful to
outsides.
me, and
Oh.
I'm the only one that's going to be seeing. And besides that, you'll be wearing a parachute.
Oh. Yes, but we'll be going down. And when we go down, you're going to learn. Everything goes up.
It's not like we haven't already had sex and I haven't
Oh.
already seen you in your beautiful form. I love you, Daphne. You're just a radiant, beautiful, glorious, amazing, delightful, just sensitive, adventurous, delightful. I said it twice, but it's true. You are. And I love you so much. I want to erase bad memories. Replace them with good new ones.
And when we hit the wall, or the tree, or the water, head first, and your neck concertinas painfully into your shoulders, never to be seen again, you'll know love. You'll know it. You talked me into it.
Really?
You talked me into it, girl.
We'll go over a field. There won't be trees or water or anything like that, okay?
A
And
field?
it'll be safe. And we'll just be there together floating, and oh, it'll be great. It'll be glorious. Daphne, you just made me so happy.
Naked?
Naked. Except for the parachutes. I really have to insist on wearing a parachute. And maybe a little, underwear on the bottom. Little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something on the top a bit.
Yeah, right. It's like if it's running and it hurts, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. A bra would be a good idea.
And I'm probably going to need a neck brace.
Oh, of course, of course. And, ooh, it'll be cold up there, won't it? I might want to have like a t-shirt. You think a t-shirt would be, you can imagine me naked. I can imagine you, well, I always imagine you naked, but...
I got it. Naked, but each in our own padded sleeping bag. Egyptian mummy style.
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh,
Daphne, I'm so happy we're married. Wow.
I can't wait to tell my mum.
I can't either. I'll tell her. You'll tell my mom, I think.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And now, based on that scene, here comes a monologue with Sandy.
That scene, it had all the elements. Surprise, embarrassment, nervousness, weddings. That makes me think of weddings and dresses and trying to go to the bathroom in a wedding dress. Oh, that is the hardest thing. You need 3 people, especially when they're made out of that silky parachute material that you just have a hard time gathering up with the crinolines underneath it. You have one person on each side that holds the dress, and hey, they do wear underwear under those gowns, and someone has to pull them down so you can pee. But they all look beautiful. Some of these styles make you feel like you are coming out of a sphinx because they're so tight. They call it mermaid, but it's really mummied. It's just, you can't even breathe, bra or not. It just takes everything you have to be able to inhale and exhale from the outside in.
I think we know how this works. Here comes the scene.
Okay, okay. Listen. I'm sorry for barging in. I know I'm not supposed to see the bride before the ceremony, and it's going to be really. What the heck? Are you guzzling MD-40? You're drunk. You're drunk before our wedding, and I wasn't supposed to see you in that dress, and your mother is driving me crazy. I can't.
What do you think?
I've been sober for 30.
All right. You've been sober?
Now I know I'm not supposed to see you before the wedding.
Huh? Is that a good response or a bad response? It's hard to tell because I'm seeing double of you.
I've never noticed that you. What have you been hiding? Getting drunk for over. We've been seeing each other for over a year.
Well, how do you think I'm supposed to walk down the aisle with this situation that's up and coming without a few drinks?
No, I certainly understand why you would want to drink. You have to stand next to your mother, who's driving me crazy. Could you talk to her? Because she is. Listen.
Thomas?
Love you.
Thank you. Good, Thomas.
Okay.
Okay, I know. I grew up with my mother. I'm well aware of how freaking annoying she is.
She's driving me freaking nuts.
Yes. Yes. She drives everybody nuts. That's her mission in life, to drive people nuts. But I need to know that we're going to have an open relationship.
Bring all this stuff up right before we're gonna get married.
Well, that's.
We talk. We're honest with one another. That's the dress you're gonna wear?
My mom picked it out.
I saw the dress that you were gonna wear even though I wasn't supposed to. That's not the same dress. You drink and you're wearing a dress that we had not agreed upon. No, I'm not supposed to agree upon, but that I've seen, even though I wasn't supposed to see it because of the tradition.
Okay. Yeah, because you thought I was going to wear white, and I'm not. I'm wearing lime green, and I think it makes a fashion statement, and so did my mom. It's a mermaid dress. It's a mermaid dress. I am a mermaid bride.
You're a mermaid bride that's had other mermen, if you know what I mean.
Oh, are you saying
White! You're telling me that you shouldn't be wearing white?
everybody wears white? It's so boring. And this shows.
Oh my God.
Shows everything, right? You see the little flip?
Yes, but I'm not supposed to be seeing that before the wedding.
The leg. You see the leg? I'm going to do a little. When we do our dance.
What am I, marrying a go-go dancer?
I'm not sure I appreciate your tone. Not sure.
In some ways, this is really quite interesting because none of this was I expecting. None of it. I'm going to go talk to your mother. Why am I going to go talk to your mother? I don't know. What the heck am I...
Okay. There's been a lot of talk about weddings on this particular show and in these particular monologues and scenes and things like that. And And here's the thing that's got me just going, I don't understand it. And it really, the part about the mother and the dresses is, have you ever looked at the dresses for the mothers of the bride? I mean, they're funereal, right? They're gonna like bury you in that dress. You don't. I get you're not supposed to upstage your daughter when she's getting married. That makes a lot of sense. But these are downright fugly. Okay, for as bad as the wedding dresses are, the mother dresses are even worse. And then what's the mother-in-law supposed to do? She's somehow got to fit her way in and coordinate. And it's really difficult to get that many women to agree on a color to wear, let alone what style they should wear. And the styles are gross. I mean, we're talking shoulders, we're talking, yeah, shoulder patty things, or poofy, or they're ugly. I mean, you can Google it. They're just disgusting. And there are some people that go, but that's a lovely color. And that's about all there is to say that's nice about that. It's a lovely color is the most flattering thing you can say about a dress at a wedding. It's a lovely, that's weird, right? And marriages in general have become bizarre, right?
Yeah,
I mean, totally weird.
completely weird. Thank you, Taylor. I agree.
I mean, in the sunlight, it doesn't look so terrible.
No, absolutely not. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Now, the one thing I'm struggling with, it's not my color.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
mustard.
wore white,
That's
everything else would go with it, but you're not.
no. It's a weird color. It is a weird color.
It'll make me look like I've been embalmed.
Yeah, that's it. You look like pallid, like a corpse. That's what it does to your skin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if I look bad,
Mhm.
What's his mother gonna look like?
Ooh.
Oh, you know her.
Oh.
She's like, woo.
No, it's her dress is actually like baby puke green. The website, they came from China. The website didn't have accurate color swatches. It's a disaster.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know most of them that come from there, they want you to give them all your measurements except for your bust. And then they put in these little ones that nobody can fit into. And the next thing you know, I'm going to be looking like a hot dog in a bun with mustard pouring out.
I think you'd actually be lucky if your skin looked the color of a hot dog in that dress. You look like a zombie. It's not good. It's actually terrible. I was lying at first. I'm sorry.
What were you thinking? You're supposed to still be sober. So
drinking, it's the website. Honestly, I feel horrible about
it is your day and nobody is. Well, you can be sure. You can be sure, my sweet little love bug, that no one is going to look better than you, the bride.
I didn't want it this way, Mom. I want to be a pretty bride, but I don't want my mom to look like a burnt out piece of ash. Crap.
I know. Look, I think maybe I would take a cruise and maybe get some sun beforehand, so I won't look quite so death warmed over.
Yeah, you look kind of like cold mashed potatoes. It's not good.
I know, not good, not good.
No.
But I might have my hair dyed red.
Like ketchup?
Well, I am more ketchup than I am mustard. But upright. I will not upstage you.
Mom, I think that this whole look is gonna upstage me no matter what.
No, my God, you're radiant. You're radiant. You're the bride. You glow. Just glow. Not the pregnancy glow, the bride glow.
What?
You glow several times in your life. But I'd like you to
Oh,
have the bride glow.
yes, yes. That's
Right?
what you meant. That is what.
Yeah.
Yes, yep,
Yes, the bride glow.
yep. Bride glow, not
And
pregnancy glow.
all eyes, look, I've been married 5 times,
Mhm.
and I can tell you I had a different dress each time, and people just focus on the bride. So
Great.
they'll focus on you.
Yeah, yeah, and not the mustard and relish mothers.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I love you. I love you, baby. You're beautiful,
Love
even
you
if you
too.
were naked.
Great scene. Excellent scene. And now a monologue.
Yeah, excellent scene. My God, the ins and outs of the mother-daughter relationship. That makes me think of my own mother, and not even my relationship with her, just my own mother. That scene really made me think of times when I was embarrassed about my own mum. My mum came from the I don't give a damn what anybody thinks department. However, we were also a working class, well, no, scrappling to be working class Cockney family who had, she'd enrolled her kids in the free Catholic school, which had a lot of wealthy families. And if they weren't wealthy, they at least had the decency to have 8 kids. They at least had the decency to have 8 kids. We only had 2. My mum didn't have time for having kids. She openly regretted it. She loved to be in a pub drinking barley wine after work, while me and my brother would hang around the door with a bottle of Coke and a bag of crisps. I will say we were quite content. We didn't feel neglected on any level. We loved that. We were dying to get into a pub. You weren't allowed in a pub, not unless you were 18. A pub was this mysterious place where my mum could go and we couldn't get to her. And they smoked a lot of cigarettes and they drank a lot of drinks. And there's one on every corner. So, of course, there was one down the street from our house. Yeah, my mum was a real friend of the local pub.
Great monologue, EJ. Who's going to join you now? Here we go.
All right, I got us the fake IDs.
Cool.
Yeah. I get to sneak into the pub tonight. Oh boy, you gotta teach me how to smoke like you. You're so cool.
Oh, yeah, here. Okay. Got it?
I do. Is it better in the left or right? Let's see. Right? Left?
It's whatever you feel sexiest with, because I'm an ambi smoker. See, and then I can switch over.
Got it. Oh, okay, cool. All right. All right. Let's see.
It's not a joint.
Yeah,
Breathe like you're breathing air. If you're gonna look, that's not gonna cut it. They're not gonna buy that you're an adult with a fake ID. They're gonna know you're a kid with a fake ID, right?
I just everyone doesn't smoke. I don't think I have to smoke.
Adults smoke and drink. That's what they do.
Yes, all right. I'm gonna try it again. What do you got between what two? This is the
First
easiest way to hold it. That's the easiest way. You got this fancy.
You look like you're smoking a joint. That's illegal. Oh, for Christ's sake.
I'm cool now, right?
Not even close.
I feel completely lightheaded and nauseous right now.
Well, that's something. That's a step in the right direction, believe it or not.
Into adulthood?
Well, no, into smoking correctly. I don't know about adulthood. All I know about adults is they go into pubs, they smoke, and they drink. But I don't know what they drink. I don't know what they drink. Do you know what they drink?
We can
Is it
just
beer?
go in and say, I'll be having what they're having.
That's a great idea. You're a genius, Sharon. Yeah, I'm gonna want a fruity drink.
Ooh.
Have you tasted beer? It's gross. It's just,
Oh.
right?
How about one of those
Wine is
Shirley
disgusting.
Temples?
Oh, no, I don't want a Shirley Temple. I'm thinking something fuzzy navel. Get some orange juice or some cranberry juice or some,
Fuzzy navel.
yeah.
Go
It's-
in. Fuzzy
Yeah,
navel.
here, listen. It's
what?
peach schnapps, right? Peach schnapps with vodka and orange juice. I figure it's so sweet, I'm gonna love it.
As long as it's got a lot of sugar in it. But I don't know if I could say that name to a stranger. You just walk up, you're like, I'll take a fuzzy navel.
I don't know what's in it, but I gotta tell you, I want one. Sex on the beach. Right?
No way.
Doesn't it
No
sound
way.
amazing?
No way. People cannot ask bartenders for sex on the beach.
They do. They walk into a bar. I saw it in a movie. They walk into a bar and they say, I would like a sex on a beach. I know. Is that weird?
What if the bartender doesn't know what sex on the beach drink is and he thinks it's sex on the beach?
It was a movie. They make stuff up in a movie. Maybe it was just made up for the movie.
Oh, goodness.
Shit, then we would really give ourselves away.
Listen, I don't think you should be asking for any sex on the beach because you are way too young to be having sex.
Oh, I don't want to have sex.
You are not
Gross. Can you
allowed.
imagine? I mean, who wants that near,
Exactly.
Ew. That's just gross.
No.
I mean, I saw one once. I did. I accidentally walked into the men's room. I had to pee so bad. Yuck.
What's it doing?
He was peeing with it. Pee was coming out of it. Ew.
Ew. That's
Gross.
gross. No sex on the beach.
No sex on the beach. Oh, shit.
That sounds like a Sandy nightmare. Hey, Don, how about a monologue?
Okay. That makes me think of being in junior high. And, God, I wanted so much to be a part of the cool kids. I wanted to be so much to be a part of the clique. But the funny thing is, when I look back at it now, we had the coolest clique ever. And I wonder if people like the other kids were looking at our lunch table and going like, that is the coolest clique ever. Because first of all, we were not exclusive. We were friends with other people in other cliques. No one had real problems with us. But we had the jockiest of jock. We had I think he was the quarterback of the football team. We had Walcott Wheeler III, who was, this guy had written 2 Man from U.N.C.L.E. books, and he was on his 3rd edition of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. series. We had Leslie Warren, who was more beautiful than any of the Socs in any way, shape, or form. She was prettier than any cheerleader, and she was brilliant. She was like a Mensa graduate. There was Mark Gerstein, who was a amazing musician and one of the most clumsy and junior high. Yeah. And And I don't even know how I would categorize myself.
You never let me eat lunch with you, Don. I don't know. It always made me feel sad. And now
You
it's
were always invited. You were always invited. You just wanted to stay with the actor types.
Oh, God. You are a prolific writer.
Well, it's not just my writing that makes me popular, you know.
Oh, no, of course. Of course, there's just so much more to you.
I'm going to get my Mensa results after lunch.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Mine went.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
My Mensa results were really good. I'm sure yours will be way better than mine.
I didn't realize you sat for the mentor board. Mensa, that
The
board,
Mensa mentors.
Mensa.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. I didn't realize.
It was the program. Yeah, we went on different days because I have ballet on Wednesdays and you have chess club on Mondays, and yeah.
That's right. I went on the day when your parents take you and write a check.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. At least I've got cheerleading practice.
You have so many activities, Walcott.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did I offend you? I didn't mean to.
I don't think so.
No? Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this, Walcott. I like you.
OMG! Oh! You mean you like me? You like me?
Mm-hmm.
You better not have told anybody else this.
I barely told you. I can't. I'm very shy.
I'm popular, and that's got a lot of responsibility. And it's not part of my brand. I'm sorry, it's not part of my brand. I'm typical. I'm a typical girl, brilliant but typical.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't think you'd actually like me back. I just sometimes I just blurt things out when I'm nervous. I don't know how to shave my legs.
But you've signed up for cotillion. The first day of cotillion was leg shaving and pedicures.
Well, we were in the Hamptons that weekend.
You've got a long way to go, even getting close to being one of the popular girls. You got to shave everything. I do everything. This is a wig.
That's why it always looks so perfect.
It's part of my devotion to my brand, to always looking perfect. Plus, it's easy. You just put it on the bedside at night, pop it on in the morning. It's perfect.
Oh. So it's just smooth and bald under there, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm such a good swimmer. On the team,
Okay.
captain.
Walcott, I've actually changed my mind. I don't like you anymore. It's okay. We can just move past this.
What, because prejudice. Yeah, I've come across this before.
No, it's just if you can't be yourself around anyone, I think I probably deserve a better partner.
Why? Nobody's ever spoken to me that way before. I'm popular.
Yeah, well, good luck with your Mensa scores. I'm sure you did well. Bye.
Mentors, whatever they are.
Hey, Stephanie, come on back. How about a monologue?
That was a great job from EJ and Amanda. And that makes me think of beauty being only skin deep? Or is it deeper? So some people spend so much time worrying about what they look like, from their hair to their nails, and everything always has to be perfect. It must be exhausting. And I think that because they're so worried about what people think of them, they lose what's really important. And they can't really relax and they can't really be themselves because they're always trying to impress others. They would be so much more interesting if they just relaxed and enjoyed and shared their knowledge and their quirks and their misfit behaviors. So that would be amazing if people could just kind of look past the beauty on the surface and look at the inside, look beyond. So that also makes me think of the status and how hard it must be to keep up with all of this overscheduling that some kids go through, where they're going from one thing to the next thing to the next thing because their parents want to kind of live, I don't know, maybe vicariously through their kids. Just let them do what I do and let the kids just play in the dirt, build up their immune systems. It's cheaper, it's free, and it makes them forced to be creative.
Thank you, Stephanie. Great monologue.
I saw that man was looking at you. You all getting all gussied up. Who are you getting gussied up for?
Danny, I always get gussied up for you. Gussied. Gussied. I think I do more than gussy. You know, I had my nails done.
Every time you get your nails done, and every time you get your eyes done, and every time you try and make yourself look prettier, which you already are prettier, all it makes me feel is jealous, because obviously you're doing it for some other guy.
Danny, that is ridiculous. I do it for you. I also do it for myself. I want to look there. I don't want the wrinkles. I want to look perfect, just the way I looked the day you married me. Because I know you're a hot commodity. I'm not the jealous type, but I see how you get looked at in bridge, and more when you fill in Mahjong.
You notice when people are looking at me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a catch. You know I'm a catch.
I know. So I got to be perfect. I want to keep you. My mother asked me why, but I do want to keep you.
Well, I'm a very lucky man. And I guess maybe you're a very lucky woman, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Not exactly sure who might be luckier, but, look. At our age.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. I am luckier than you are to have you.
Yeah. I was trying to kind of beat around the bush, but yes, you are. Look.
No argument there.
Yeah, I'm very accomplished. But
yes, you are.
I'm happy with you. I'm really happy with you.
There's only one thing I'm happy. There's only one thing that I'm not. I can't even talk right. The only reason I get all tongue-tied when I get jealous.
Well, don't get jealous. You already put a ring on it. Just because I don't wear it doesn't mean I don't have it.
I think you should wear that ring. You don't want to wear that ring because you want people to be looking over at you and going, oh, well, I don't know. He's a lucky man. I don't know if they're together. Maybe that's how men talk. They think that way,
Well,
you don't know that.
After all this time, I mean, I like it, But we're doing so well in our lives. I think I could get something bigger. That's totally up to you if I'm worth it.
You want a bigger man. That's what you want. Has
No, I
nothing to
want
do
a
with
bigger
the
diamond.
ring.
I'm short. I don't need a bigger man. But I could use a bigger diamond. That way people will notice it from afar.
Well, you don't wear the one that I gave you. Why should I get you another one? Obviously, you're not going to wear that one either.
Of course I will. Because the other one will make people feel sorry. You know, we were so young when we got together. I thought it was wonderful. But we're better off now. And, you know.
Well, if I gave you a hot dog and you didn't eat the hot dog, why would I buy a steak for you? You know what I mean? If you don't eat the hot dog, then why should I buy a steak? If you wore your diamond ring, maybe I'd buy a larger diamond ring, but you're not wearing it.
No, because you'd see I'd wear it and you're like, oh, look at her. She's so sentimental. She likes that little thing, even though I could afford to buy her like 15 times that. And, you know, the nitrates in hot dogs give me a headache.
You know, that diamond can cut glass. Did you know that?
Yeah. You got to find glass with a thin enough edge for the diamond to get through. Come on, Danny. I'm worth it.
Honey, you should be wearing that diamond ring.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
I'm not sure which is better, a larger diamond or getting lucky. And come on back, everybody. Let's take a bow. And I think, what did we start with? Did we start with zip lining? Is that where we started? So that's what we think about zip lining. All right, let me introduce the cast to you again. We had Taylor. Hello, Taylor. And we had Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. And we had Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. And we had EJ. Thank you, EJ. And we had Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. And we had Don. Thank you, Don. Hey, you were the big stud to this one.
No, you were.
Every scene, there was something about how hot Don is. Oh, yeah. No, you. And you. Thank you for watching Improv. And it is long form month all through August 2021. I'm your host, Scotty Watson. I think we have time for one more thing. So we'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
18.